signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking up here with Trent Taylor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
To Trent Taylor.
Now these two teams, the Saints and Niners, they played maybe the game of the year in the NFL in 2019. Had 94 points between them. Lead changes left and right. Breeze had 5 touchdowns, 4 for Garoppolo. And you might remember the catch and stiff-arming run by George Kittle where he just refused to go down. And then in the end, it was Robbie Gould who would kick the field goal as time expired, and the Niners would win it 48-46.
First down, San Francisco.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Garoppolo on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24 yards.
So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there before. And part of you keeps thinking, they've got to run it at some point, right? They've got them really mixed up at this point. If I were them, I'd keep pressing the advantage. They're throwing it really well.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, DeMario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
First and 10.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Brees. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go.
Let's get there and bring him down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time, getting the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your point there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. James now to return. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense at their own 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Complete.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Garoppolo. And Reed with it over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Defensively.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I always take a knee.
This will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to run with it.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here at 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He's going to get.
I get frustrated very easy.
Solid gain of 9.
So what's the accuracy around here? So I got 66% accuracy. It's 75.
Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. It's the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans 1st. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Kamara trying again. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score.
This is a flashback. Stab her in the throat.
Will Watts on for the
Kinda
point after.
disrespectful.
Makes it 14.
No, you just have 3 days.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates with a Latavius Murray touchdown run. spots to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
They had to sit up there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So from the
the accuracy now, please.
Locked in. I was in the Army. I'm not that locked in.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
I know.
I'm
so
the
focused
magic number for a
Saints
really good
are gonna
game
win.
for a receiver. So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And returns it right back to Samuel. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And it is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Accuracy now. Yeah, it better be in the 70s. Yeah.
Down passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
First down with the score, Niners 21, Saints 7.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 right at the 30.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
It'll
be a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
A good return there, 17 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that. Everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
23 yards.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And
yo, look at my disrespected accuracy. Being so accurate.
What type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
26
Well,
yards.
partner, there's a pretty easy explanation for his success in this one. He's very comfortable throwing the football. Did you just see that one? In the pocket, no real pressure,
Like all
yet to be sacked today.
clean.
And he's that comfortable, that leads to those types of completions.
Oh, God, time to throw it.
And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Bro, we have like 406.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Because the Saints
Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls
Yo, you
are
love
setting
football.
things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish
What's your
an
favorite
inside
team,
run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I called
49ers
timeout.
signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Breeze here finding Kamara. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted.
How could they possibly still be at 84% accuracy?
It's like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
So that throws it backwards.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
He caught
and
the
I
ball
know
first.
that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
We all know the Raiders lost to the Niners by 30 points.
Garoppolo now, first
No
down
competition.
throw. It's going to be caught by Samuel. And he goes down, but
No
not before
competition.
getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a
Guys are no
pickup of 32 on the catch and run. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of
Just
each
turn
other's...
it on or turn it off?
Garoppolo on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Samuel, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Again looking for Samuel. It's time to catch me. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel on a touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much
What's my accuracy?
of it.
How was that possible?
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
11 yards there, first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. He gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out.
Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 49ers.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
Breeze pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Javon Kinlaw with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Not be able to look up there. It's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game.
No, my goal is to have better accuracy than them.
All game.
90 yards, 363 yards, and 5 touchdowns.
That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Their name's going to be the Green Team. Right? What's up, Green Team? Welcome back. I like it. Oh, he knows what Detroit is.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
I could.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. And often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off.
All right, guys, I'm going to stop the broadcast here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and